Alright, hi YouTube. Welcome to the land of the ZillionJape, where we are playing a lot of games. We are starting another one in honor of The Outer Worlds 2 just releasing. I know it's 2026, it's now been a couple of months. But for me, it was released just like a week or 2 weeks ago. Something along those lines. I want to play The Outer Worlds 2. I really do. But I was like, I don't want to move on straight to that. Even though I played The Outer Worlds back in my own time in like 2023, I think, or 2022, I never streamed the game. So I thought, okay, we gotta at least stream the first game before we can move on to the second one and stream that. So this is gonna be a replay. Let's see if I remember anything from the game. Because I sure as hell don't. Oh yeah, this game came out in 2019. I was like, did it really come out in 2023? But then I remembered, no, I just played it in 2023. It was released in 2019. And I've heard the sequel apparently has its good stuff about it and bad stuff about it. It just seems to be a lot of people are hating on it, just based on the fact that it's an Xbox game. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna do those DLCs until like at the very end. If this game did this game have like post-game roaming, because then I'm gonna leave them for that. The Outer Worlds. I just wrote completely awfully. What the fuck am I writing? I can't write. Does it have post-game roaming? Does not have post-game roaming. That kind of sucks ass. So I always hate that when you gotta play the DLCs before finishing the main game. It's fine. I can see from my save files here how long ago it was when I played the game. Or, you know, what the fuck? I've never seen that bug happen before. It's just constantly saying syncing. Bro! Stop it! Do I have the fucking saves or not? Fucking stop it! Stop! This is getting ridiculous. Alright. My god, I can't write. The Outer Worlds. Stuck on syncing data. Hey, somebody else had this problem. The Outer Worlds keeps trying to sync data. What should I do? Wow, somebody just said it syncs every save file one by one. You just have to wait it out. Only takes like 10 minutes max. It just happened to me and it solved itself. I was looking for a solution on here. You gotta wait for it to fucking sync. Oh my god. YouTube, you'll go on a pause. Alright, YouTube. We finally fucking got it working. Let's start. I have food here with me though. I know I'm gonna eat without it being messy. Always subtitles on. Alright, let's see what's happening in the plot, because I don't remember.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Almost ice cold water and warm bread. What's a better combination? Okay, I do remember this guy.
Thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
I haven't messed up my hands because I've been eating nicely.
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice
Okay.
rations.
Okay, so it's an RPG game. What do we do? I really like my intelligence to be like
It says here that you solved mathematical problems
Good.
just for fun.
and especially charm. I really like high. Like I'll always consider myself like charmful. Melee weapon. So this should be good like for weapons, guns. I'm not much of a melee weapon guy. Not like in this game or Fallout. Ranged weapon speed. The amount you can carry. Actually, that's a good one. How much stuff I can carry, that matters. Yeah.
Someone with the talent
I'm a
for
dialogue
exploiting
guy.
insecurities.
If I can handle things by talking, I prefer that. I'm gonna go with
Subtle and
stealth.
discreet.
If
Exactly
it's not
what I need.
talk, I don't know if anybody disagrees with my build. If it's not talking that we can solve things with, then let's try and sneak and hack and lockpick. I don't remember what this is. This first one already sounds good. I almost feel like adding 1+ to persuade again. Should I? It's gonna be a very, like, spoken dialogue heavy game. But although that's how I've always enjoyed playing this in New Vegas, and like, yeah. If I can handle things with talking, that's what I do. You know what? No, that's
sure you know
no.
how to add and subtract.
Let's add something to at least something else. Because we already added a lot of that. I think inspiration.
Oh,
no,
the damage
wait,
to
what
your
was the
soul
first
may
one?
be irreparable.
Yeah, inspiration, because I'm gonna have squad mates. Male, because I'm a male. I'm a man. At least to my knowledge. Uh I don't even see anything happening. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. I mean, my head was way messier than that, but I'm trying my best. I'm never good at this. I'm trying my best to make it look somewhat like me. Except I want color that I currently would want, but I just haven't done so. That's kind of green. Let's check out the other options just in case. Pink is also cool looking. All of them are so dark. That's kind of green. Or I could make a complete monstrosity of this as well. I think once I did that for like... Yeah, it was the Fallout 3 playthrough that I never continued. I once started that, but never continued that on stream. But Fallout franchise itself is something I'm gonna definitely play. I think I once like played Fallout New Vegas DLCs on stream, but not the main game. I don't have a beard, but god fucking damn it, I do want a mustache or a beard. So I'm gonna live my fantasy in this game. You know, like a mustache like this. I want a mustache, like, dude. I want a mustache like this. Meh. I always like to add a scar to my character in video games because I actually do have a scar on my upper lip, unless it's like completely off now or gone. It happened during my childhood. So I think that creates a little bit like character to the character in this world. Yeah, they have some, or in the video game world, they have some kind of scar. I'm still young. Hopefully. Am I young? Please. Name. ZillionJape. Yep, this is what we're going with. Let's go!
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
There are two orbiting laboratory Halcyon system.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Now, if I remember correctly, the beginning of the game wasn't anything too special. It like opens up way later on.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
What the fuck? And trust me, there is a lot of game.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
So yeah, that's the this is the start of the Outer Worlds. We were fucking kidnapped from our colony ship.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Well, he was a fucking dumbass apparently. Idle camera? Can I change the sensitivity? It felt like too slow. Maybe even 80. A little bit better. Yeah, if you immediately look at the game, it's very Fallout looking like. Except we're in space. I remember, Chana, we've been friends for so long, if you're still there. I remember when I did play this, like, you know, off stream, I was hyping the game a lot to you. I was like, dude, it's so good. It's such a good game. What is Adrena? These are quests. We have a journal in the game, which is it's just the quests. We have a map. I don't remember how much you actually ever spend on the first map in the game. Oh yeah, that's a sneaking mechanic. What the fuck?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay, armor management. Healing. It's gonna be a while until I get focused on all of this new stuff again. Like some games are just like, ouch, overwhelming.
Hey, you, come here.
What the fuck?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Oh, I'm just trying to eat. What were you doing out there?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers.
Dude, I don't know what's
policy.
happening. I'm just part of a exploration colony ship. Oh wow, we have a ton of handgun ammo. I don't remember what everything does, so let's just pick everything up. I think mag picks were actually like used for lock picking in the game. Pretty sure. Man, I'm already having the game is like there's so many people who hate the game. I'm immediately now that I'm just looking at it, I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to play it, or like even get more and more. Fucking Jesus. I think I bought those DLCs back in the day. I'm gonna save over all of my saves. The reason why I said is I want to see if I can kill him. I can kill him. That's so fucking mean. I don't want to be that mean. I'm not that kind of person, okay?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation (TTD) button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. RB tactical time dilation. So that's basically the, you know how in Fallout there's watts. What it's called. That's the watts of this game. That's how it works. Oh, you can do that. That's fucking cool. Just a bunch of different foods. And now we can learn how to unlock things. Which apparently works that easily, huh? Well, these are melee weapons, and I'm just not generally a big melee guy. And I don't know why. It just seems like it would be harder to play, for example, a Fallout game. Even though I've heard like the melee weapons you can find in Fallout are like insanely good. And probably better than the fucking weapons you normally use. Like guns. I don't know, it's just stuck in my head, like, why wouldn't, you know, gun be better? It's a fucking gun. Easy. I'm just collecting everything currently. I'm not sure like what's useful to pick up and what isn't. I do remember that I got in this game way easier than in Starfield. But like that's another game that I should like restart and play at some point. Like the mechanics were far more simple in this game, like what things did.
Here before you get yourself killed.
Yo, what's up? What's wrong?
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad.
Wow.
I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all
Mean.
these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand
Well, I
physicians.
did, okay?
We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Do Spacer's Choice scores back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Let's go, people! Teamwork makes the dream work. I mean, I guess the plan originally was like you should like lie for them to take care of the enemies for you.
I just earned a fine
But I just
bonus.
helped them. It was easier like that. I don't know if in this game, for example, can you like combine two weapons like to fix them? Is that a mechanic in this? There's also an add the junk option. Hold X to break down. So what does that do? What if I put something in the junk? What's the junk? Huh, weird. Oh, this is junk. Okay. We already have better armor we can equip, so I'm gonna do that. But hey, we won.
Damn marauders are out of control.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Dude, I sound like an enemy over here. What the fuck? Yeah, it's not my ship, so but I'm going inside.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Holy shit!
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Oh, this ship was something I fucking loved about the game. This ship is basically your home in the game. And it looks cool. It is your home in the game. It absolutely is your home. And I love it for it.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
And later on when you get companions, they basically have their own rooms and shit. Like, it's awesome.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do
No
so
thanks,
will result
bro.
in immediate destruction.
What are you going to do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3,
We're not in the air,
2,
sis.
1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
That's not how it works. Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne.
Is this how
I
it
extend
is? It is
felicitations
still a
and
ship?
Congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand. My name is ZillionJape.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion
Bro!
protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Stranger in a strange land. Find a power regulator. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
This time?
This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered
Has this
proprietor
happened
and
before?
captain of the Unreliable.
Maybe the guy we killed
Do you
wasn't
understand?
Alex Hawthorne. Yeah, Ada, I get it, thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Level up! Level up, I know. What do we update? Defense and block, ranged weapons, dialogue, stealth. No. I will need weapons as well. No, 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 no. Uh, uh, mm, uh, this is hard. One thing I will not use is melee weapons. That's obvious. Maybe like that. Selecting perks. I'm guessing we get to choose perks every other level, like in Fallout. Ada, why did you leave Leon? That's what I was thinking. Carrying capacity. That's like one of the best things to ever have in these fucking games. I'm not kidding. We have a reputation in Groundbreaker, Iconoclasts, Monarch Stellar Industries, Sublight, Salvage and Shipping, the board.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain. What can I do for you, Captain?
Do we have anything to talk about? Nope.
Goodbye. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain
Get it.
securely
They
locked
can't
down.
do anything with the ship yet. I get it. Wait, is that a loading screen? 'Cause that's fucking fast.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by Allah. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care.
This is gonna take a lot of
Not just
people.
anyone has chosen to enforce land.
So I guess, yeah, I think we're now heading for the first town of the game. Which is fucking cool.
Regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Well, yeah, this is gonna be our permanent ship in the game. And it always felt like a home. I genuinely love everything about the game. Sure, the gameplay is not as addicting as in Fallout. But like the gameplay is still fun. I'm so happy to be back. And I can't wait to play the second one as well. Dude, is there a fucking invisible wall? We are so back. No enemies along the way. Just a straight up run to the town.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Yeah, you can put your gun down as well. I was like, can you put your gun down in this game?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Why do you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by
I guess I should change my outfit
Ain't
then.
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm ZillionJape.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
So, just a word of warning. Now that we're gonna get into this town, we're probably gonna be there for fucking 4 hours in a row. Because when I play these games, I just like to investigate the towns for hours and hours. You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There was something else I wanted to ask
Yeah?
you. This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
Thanks for actually.
Hang on, I'm doing work's been.
If you got a marauder problem, I can take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Especially so it's like a dictatorship. Thanks for your time.
I could really go.
Is it already nighttime? Yeah, this is the first map of the game. Not that huge, but there's a couple of maps in the game. Dude, I don't know why I keep pressing A. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selections for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense paid-up trip to new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. That would be considered stealing. Does this game have a hidden mechanic? Like, how do I know if I'm hidden? Am I hidden? Okay, I was just trying to learn. That's it. Edgewater. First town. And the planet itself is called Emerald Whale. I think it should have been the opposite one. That what the fuck were the developers thinking? Emerald Whale sounds like a town name, while Edgewater sounds like a planet name. Edgewater discovered.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I mean, I have the shitty outfit on, I just remembered. Why? What's going on here?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. So yeah, I want to change my outfit. I just remembered that people are gonna find that as a problem. Dude, why do I keep thinking that's the button? Are they dead? What the fuck happened? Huh?
And your rations yet?
You right, dissident.
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
What the fuck was that about?
I've never seen an outfit like yours before. You're not from around here.
You can sleep in this game. Game automatically gives you like 8 hours.
What was that? No prisoners! Time to collect a fine bounty.
I guess that's that building.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
I've got some questions for you.
Go ahead.
You're simply enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call
There's
them good workers.
so much
mind you.
dialogue in the game
If
as
they
well.
were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you... What you're describing sounds like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
What would Silas want? I don't know why I keep fucking up with the buttons. Like, come on. I think I'm like using the Fallout buttons.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
staying long.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Staying long.
Carry on.
I don't know you.
I'm ZillionJape.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Deserters? What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
You don't have anything good. You have 2-hour energy brew. Eh.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm plague.
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
There was something else I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
You've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
I'm distracted by a sound. It might have been just a game. Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
A crazy scientist stranded me on this planet with no way out other than a broken down ship.
Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable company. Or spinning a tale? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you that I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
I've been asking myself that same question.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Okay, so... YouTube, that's the end of The Outer Worlds Part 1.